Hello and welcome to this Junior's Gasoline Alley, where today we're going to be doing one of the things that I think makes the biggest difference in the aesthetics and the performance of an older car. We're taking the headlights on this 2008 BMW 528 and we're going to refinish them from this hazy, kind of disgusting looking aged headlight to a almost factory new look using a vapor kit. And then we're going to be upgrading the headlights with AUTOONE LED bulbs to have the shine and brightness of a brand new BMW. So go ahead and join me as we go through the process to do this, upgrade those headlight bulbs, and restore the lenses so that this BMW can shine like new again. And to begin this project, what we're going to want to do is go ahead and take the headlights off of the car. Now, I know some people will choose to, and definitely you can, do it on the car. I find it way easier to work on this kind of thing with it off of the car, out of the way, and there's no risk of damaging the paint. It's fairly easy. You've got these Torx bolts, one there, one up here, and then down inside there are 10mm bolts that need to come undone as well, and that allows you to pull out the light just like this. And luckily it isn't one of those where you have to take the front bumper off. Now the kit I'm going to be using to do this, I picked up off of Amazon, but basically in here it's got one of these headlight restoring fluids. This is essentially a kit that has both the acetone that's going to be heated up, and the vapor is going to lightly melt the outside of the lens, which is what gets that clearing effect, as well as it's got a UV resistance fluid or of some sort in here that they claim 3 to 5 years out of. Now, past that, you've got the cup and the kit we'll go into in a few, but the main thing that I got to get started with here is, of course, the increasing grade of sandpaper. I want you to start as little as 180, 280, 360. I think you go to 600, 800, and 1,000. And what's actually kind of nice about this kit, which I wasn't expecting, but I'm happy to see, is they did also send it with a sanding block so that you're going to get a pretty nice and smooth sand on here. Now, I'll go ahead and do this. I'm going to put some water in a bucket because it does require you to go ahead and wet sands. And let's get that taken care of here. Now we'll go ahead and fast forward through the boring part of sanding, but essentially we need to be going through and sanding in crisscross directions, so that way you're not making direct lines on top of each other and moving out where the grit on the sandpaper is going to start knocking down some of that haze and just the buildup that's happened on the outside of the lens. Now, this process is going to feel pretty uneasy because who thinks they want to be sanding the lens of their headlight? But trust the process. You're going to go from the lower numbers all the way up to the higher numbers. It's important to keep using water, as wet sanding this is going to help from any of the chunks that get built up from latching on and making too deep gouges on the lens. So go ahead and rinse the lens as you go through, rinse the sandpaper. I've put it in a bucket so that way the sandpaper is being soaked as I'm doing the wet sanding, and just use some elbow grease, go one step after another, don't skip any steps, and then at the end you're going to get a headlight that looks scarily scuffed up. But the point here is, as you go up, is you're going to go ahead and take off all of the buildup and the grime that has been just added over time, and that's going to give the vapor that we'll use in a minute a chance to be able to take the headlight lens and just lightly melt the very end or outside of the lens, so that you take all those tiny little ridges that you sanded in and then eventually broke down to be really close to flat with that 1200 final grit sandpaper, so that the little imperfections that are on that lens are going to be able to be melted by the vapor kit, revealing a fresh surface and a beautiful finish. So go ahead and do this. It's gonna look rough, and yeah, you can see these sitting on top of my open hood. Gosh, do they look bad, but trust me, it's gonna look a lot better after we use the vapor. And with the headlights all sanded, our next step is going to be to go ahead and use this kit. Now the kit here does say to pour out some of this liquid into the can and have it heat for about 5 or 10 minutes before using it. The idea is that this is going to heat up this liquid enough that it steams out through this port here and allows us to melt just this very minor outer layer, I guess you'd say, of the plastic, which is going to make it come over and look clear. Let's give it a shot. Go ahead and plug in, which in theory means that with the cap going on, should start to steam. We're well, just about 5 past, so 10 past. We'll see where we're at. And this is the part where your hard work will finally start to pay off. I was absolutely amazed at how well this vapor system works. Basically going through, I'm able to get just a little bit of vapor out. It's not as powerful as maybe you would expect, so you've got to keep the nozzle pretty close to the lens. But when you're doing it, you can see it go from the hazy, scratched up finish to just clear, beautiful headlight lens. And there's few things that are more satisfying than this. It just is absolutely awesome. You do have to take your time and be way more patient than at least I was expecting, because at least with this kit, which I will have linked down below, you're only getting a very small portion of the lens melted at any given time, so you really have to go back through. And you're also going to want to adjust the headlight to a couple different angles so that the light that you're looking at the lens from changes, and you can see if there's any spots that need to be gone over, you know, a couple more times. Of course, I won't put you through it on this video, but I probably spent somewhere around a half hour per lens just going back through, making sure that I got it absolutely perfect. Because the first lens I did rush through, and then by the time I was getting close to done on the second one, I just saw a bunch of places on the first one that I wished I had done better. So I went back through, took some meticulous care to make sure this came out well, and man, once it's done, you just go, I don't know. It just looks great, and I'm really happy with how this came out. It's without a doubt the best headlight refinishing that I've done on at least a half dozen different cars that I've tried multiple methods with. This is the winner. And so to install some lights in my refinished headlights, well, I'm going with these AUTOONE LED bulbs. So this is the DD10S, which comes in 3 different flavors. Mine, of course, is a H7. Well, I've lost it. There you go. H1, H3, and H7. But part of the reason that I specifically have chosen these is that, you know, not only do they claim something like 800% brighter than the halogen bulbs that are factory, which I can totally believe, and in fact, we'll check out how bright they are compared to the old ones later. But these guys are going to be ones that are going to be able to install directly into how the headlight bulbs, or the halogen ones, were in there to begin with. And so as you can see here, it's got a couple different options on how it got put in or how they can get installed. And mine is maybe one of the most annoying ones that you'll see in a second, because the clip that goes around the base of the headlight, well, that goes all the way around it. So some of the ones that have a larger heat sink on the outside can't fit, whereas this guy will. The other thing that that AUTOONE was at least claiming will work, and we'll be able to see when they get installed, is that they should work with the factory cutoffs of the projectors. And so on these BMW headlights, of course, we do have the cutoffs. And so I can't wait to get these installed, see how they work. But if we take a look here, pretty nicely finished, all aluminum body, and you've got the diodes on either side, which of course does mean, even though this isn't quite 360 degrees, because remember, on a halogen light, that light output from the filament is going all the way around, illuminating the entire headlight housing. This is going to be an LED on either side. And you've definitely been able to see some of these where they put the LED, say, only on one side or on the front, which really doesn't replicate the factory kind of halogen look, I guess is what I'd say, as far as how the light output goes. But these newer ones where you basically have 180 degrees, 180 degrees, and just really minimal thickness do a good job of making for a nice headlight output through what was designed to be a halogen bulb. And with these headlights installed, they are a definite upgrade over the halogens that came stock on the car. They work pretty well with the cutoff of the projectors on this BMW, and the color is slightly blue, but still very bright and white. And I think it has just made a really nice upgrade to the car and gives the rounding out touch of refinished headlights with modern looking HID-like headlights via the LED bulbs. Really glad that I have these installed. I don't know about you, but I think this really made my 2008 BMW look a whole lot newer and a lot better cared for. You know, it's the small differences that make the biggest change in the way your vehicle looks. And a little TLC, some great headlights from AUTOONE and that vapor refinishing kit really come together to seal the deal on this 2008 BMW and make it look a whole lot fresher than that. Go ahead and let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. If you want anything that was used in this video, go ahead and check the links down in the description while you're at it, and browse the channel to see more videos like this to check out as well.